Hey friends, and welcome to the first episode of Geeked on Big Brother. In preparation of the upcoming AllStars season, we've decided that we are going to put together a list of AllStars, our dream cast. This is not who we believe will be necessarily on the show. This is who we would pick if we were casting this All-Star season. It's our dream picks. So, who are your dream picks? Tag them down below and let us know. And who did we forget? Because surely there's someone that we forgot.
There's definitely going to be some that we forgot. And probably a couple seasons that won't show up on this list. I can tell you right off the bat, we're excluding anything after, or anything before All-Stars 1 or Big Brother 7. And because Shannon and I did not personally watch it, we can't properly comment on gameplay from Big Brother Over the Top, so we do not have a representative choice there either.
We will say that that is the only season of Big Brother that we have not seen, because we are, well, I'll speak for myself, we are big, and I say we again, are big Big Brother fans. So
I got you started.
You got me started, and we've watched every season, and we watched Big Brothers in other countries too. All right, so let's get started on our list.
Number one is easy.
Oh, it's easy.
Oh yeah, post All-Stars 1, there's one guy, Dan Giesling, winner of Big Brother 10, played again on 14, never been evicted, best player ever. Yes, Will Kirby fans, come get me.
Will. I do miss Will. Okay, so number 2 we have Casey Clark from Big Brother 20. She was the winner, and she's a great athlete, and she's just a good overall, I think, social player.
Absolutely. We saw her game on Big Brother. We've seen her game on the challenge. Shocked she did not win the challenge, but Jenny's a beast. Let's face it.
But let's also face the fact that she was a rookie who made it all the way to the end on on her very first challenge. I don't think that should be underestimated at all. She's just done a great job.
All right. Next on the list, my personal pick. After Dan Giesling, the guy I want to see most in the house, Luchasaurus. That's right. Luchasaurus. Wait. Well, okay, that guy. Austin, Big Brother 17. I'm just kidding. It's never going to happen. No. It's completely impossible. I just want to say Luchasaurus as many times as possible in this video.
And we did enjoy watching him in Big Brother 17, so we would like to see him back.
But the real next one, I think we probably agree on this.
Yeah.
Derrick.
Yeah.
It's got to be Derrick Lavoisier.
From Big Brother 16. He was the winner and a nearly perfect run. So much to the fact that we were a little bit bored after about 3 episodes in. No offense to you, Derrick, but you did so well that we were a little bit bored.
We knew Derrick was winning from the start. But, if there's a Mount Rushmore of Big Brother, Derrick's up there with Will and Dan. That's it.
Okay, then.
Number 4. Rachel.
Yeah.
You want drama, you want a competitor, you want someone who is an all-star. Rachel Riley's an all-star.
So she was on Big Brother 12, and she was on Big Brother 13, and it was the one that she won. Just interesting to watch her evolve as a player from being so very, very emotional to really using that emotion to help her win.
I'd actually be interested to see how she's evolved as a person as well.
Oh, I'm sure.
She was growing.
Absolutely.
And I know a lot of people dislike Rachel. I always had a soft spot for her.
Yeah. Number 5 is a personal favorite of mine. I always mention him. Eric Stein from Big Brother 8, America's player. I felt like he played such a great game, and America's player twist really sunk his game.
I agree with you 100%. Most underrated player in Big Brother history. Dick Donato has no chance of winning without Eric Stein as America's player.
Yeah, there's no way that Dick had made it that far. He'd have been out 3 or 4 times.
I mean, it's not just that America was forcing a player to have his back. They forced the most manipulative person in the house to have his back, and it worked.
Right.
For Dick.
And over and over again. It's amazing.
Oh, next up. Another sentimental favorite.
Yeah.
Also solid player. I think she had a bit of bad timing. Keisha Smith, Big Brother 10.
Yeah.
Being in the Final Four with Dan and Memphis.
Yeah. And who's going to get rid of Jerry? Who's going to, if they have someone that can actually compete in the end, of course they're going to get rid of you over Dan. I'm sorry, Keisha, but yeah, it was just unfortunate timing. And I think who was she going to take with her to the end that was going to help her? Rennie, she got kind of backed into a corner on that one.
She was in trouble.
But she did an amazing game up till then, and we'd be excited to see her back.
Yep. Next.
Oh, Kevin.
We've got a, yeah.
Yeah.
What we call in this house an uncrowned champion.
Yeah.
I love you, Jordan. I'm sorry. Kevin Campbell deserved to win Big Brother 11.
Yeah. What a great game he played.
He played great. He played both sides perfectly. Everybody loved him. His social game was flawless. Jordan was smart enough to get rid of him.
Right, and it was absolutely the right call. It really was just a matter of winning a competition on who was going to win that season.
Yep.
So our number 8 pick comes in for Devon Rogers, who's been on Big Brother 16 and 18, or is it 17 and 18. A very social player, and we've seen her on the challenge, or she also was very social.
And showed a bit more physical skill on the challenge.
Oh, I think so, yeah. It seems like she'd been working towards it. So we would be happy to see her back.
I'd like to see Mama Day back. She's fun. She's a character, and you got to have characters.
Yeah.
Next up, we got Natalie Negrati. Natalie was a Big Brother 18 player. Also, another veteran of the challenge. Good, solid social player. Mm-hmm. She has good relationships with Devon, and she has had quite a rivalry with someone coming up very soon on this list. So it's for dynamics. Natalie makes a great pick because our next pick is actually a pair. So
yeah, and we put these two together. It's Cody and Paulie, and we put them Calafiore.
Calafiore, yes.
I should say. We put them together because we would really like to see the brothers in the house together if possible. So that's we will cast them together. That would be I would think it would bring some interesting dynamics.
It would be great dynamics. It would keep things balanced.
Yeah.
You can't put Cody and Derrick back together if Cody's worried about his brother.
True.
You can't have Paulie acting like a complete, lunatic with his brother begging him to keep it under control.
Yeah.
And Paulie, you gotta have a villain.
Right.
And to TV viewers, Paulie's a villain. So, line them up and send Cody in as one of the most loved guys, too. So
it could be a dynamic duo, but also would, I think, probably put a target on their back. I mean, both of them in there. They're going to have a target on their back in either way, I would think.
It could be a dynamic duo, or it could be a war.
Yeah, that's true.
You could get Batman and Robin, or you could get Batman and Superman. I mean,
it is a game. Hey. Christmas Abbott comes up on number 11 on our list, and really this numbering system is just a number. It doesn't really mean much. This is people who we would like to see in the house. Christmas is from Big Brother 19. She had something. We think she broke her leg
or
tore leg. I can't really remember. But she had her leg in a cast for the majority of this season and made it to third place. I mean, she was a strong physical competitor.
She was.
And
a good social game.
And a good social game, or how could she have made it that far? So we would like to see Christmas play again.
Absolutely. Next up, we've got Tyler Crispin. Tyler, Big Brother 20 runner-up.
Yeah.
Solid comp competitor.
Yeah.
Decent social game. He gives you an interesting dynamic because he's sort of off kilter, but sort of a bro too.
Mm-hmm. It would be interesting to see how he would handle. Would he work with Casey? Would he not work with Casey? How do you handle that when you know you've lost to someone?
That's a good point.
Our next person is Vanessa Russo from Big Brother 17. She also came in third place. And which is somebody we really would like to see. I think she did really well at social game, at reading people. She seemed to have should tell you she'd have a good read.
Oh, well, my reasons for Vanessa is a completely different reason, and that is you gotta have the paranoid person.
So paranoid.
Paranoid person, good TV. Vanessa was always paranoid in a very good way, actually, for her game, but...
Speaking of paranoid, Frank Udy is our next pick. And he was slightly paranoid, but of course everyone was after him. So I'm not sure if that's paranoia, but they were after him the majority of the
time. It is not paranoia when everyone's out to get you. Except everyone was out to get Dan.
And that was, I don't know if I said, that was Big Brother 14. Yeah, they were definitely out to get Dan. I would like to see Frank play without Boogie.
Absolutely.
Without Boogie's influence and without that. I think he would probably have a better shot.
Are we allowed to say Mike Boogie anymore?
No.
I'm pretty sure that's household. A name not to be mentioned, like, in Big Brother circles. I don't know if anyone else has heard the ugly, salacious rumors about
lots of rumors,
Boogie and Will. So, let's just move on.
Bye-bye, Boogie.
Next up, we got Tommy Bronco, Big Brother 21.
One of my favorite people from Big Brother 21. Just a great personality.
Yeah.
And I would just like to see him get a shot when there weren't couples trying to keep him out.
He was a great social player. Yeah. He was fun and likable.
Yeah.
And fun, likable. Throw in off kilter and you get Nicole Anthony, also Big Brother 21.
Absolutely. She came in third place. Oh, we debated back and forth on this because she made what we felt like, or at least I felt like, was a huge blunder there at the end in her choice of who to get rid of. It cost her the game. So it would be interesting to see if she got another shot, how things would shake up then. And so that kind of leaves us down to a couple of wild card picks, but we're talking about our dream Big Brother house. And so, like I said at the very beginning, we have watched seasons from other countries, and Big Brother Canada is, of course, one of those. From Big Brother Canada 2 and 5, we would like to see Nadia. I'm gonna slaughter this. Kalantar. What an amazing player Nadia was, or is. I mean, she. Strategic and very social.
Nadia was everything that people think Diane was in season 5.
Oh, but she actually was, yeah.
But she actually was the brains, and she didn't hold a grudge against John because John did what was best for his game.
So, in this total spoiler alerts, I mean, most of this has been the whole time, but she does come in third place in Big Brother Canada 2, and her showmance is the one who evicted her.
Yes.
And that's what Keith is talking about.
And that leaves us to the biggest name on the list for me.
Me too.
My absolute number one pick would be this guy. When you want the best reality competition player, just like every other time, you have to go to Australia. Tim Dormer, BB Australia 10 winner, BB Canada 4, third place. He deserves a shot in BB USA.
Absolutely.
And also, just the most fun character ever.
Absolutely. I don't think we've seen anybody in Big Brother be so much of themselves as Tim has been. He just is like a jacked up version of himself. And if it at all possible, please let there be some sort of family day and bring Tim's dad, because we love Tim's dad, and that we would just love to see him in his skeleton onesie.
So if you're a Big Brother fan and you're looking for something to watch, you've never watched Big Brother Australia, watch Big Brother 10 Australia. It's a gift. It's wonderful. It's different. It's very sedate in a way.
The rules are
But
different.
Tim is so much fun that
Absolutely.
it's worth it. And also, BB Canada. You should watch those if you haven't. But
So we think we put together an interesting list, a very competitive game, I would say, and this is what would be in our dream house that we may have for Big Brother. We are interested to see. Tomorrow is the day that the actual AllStars will move in, so we're interested to see who those people are going to be.
Yep, we will check back in tomorrow, probably quickly after the episode. Talk a little bit about the house, talk about the cast a little bit. But on this video, let us know what we got right, what we got wrong, where you think we could have done better, or who we forgot.
Absolutely.
Drop us a comment. Otherwise, give us a like, give us a subscribe. We're going to be talking about Big Brother all season. Not every day, obviously, but we're going to try to do at least a check-in once a week, preferably, hopefully, the day before eviction, schedule willing.
All right, well, I guess that's it for our first Geeked on Big Brother.
Absolutely. And as always, remember,
be excellent to each other. And
Game on! Game on! Game on!